All right, the Cougar cross country teams are headed to the Pac-10 championships this weekend. What makes you excited to watch the Cougar men race in the championship race?
Well, we've got a good team. I think it's certainly one of our better teams in quite some time, and I think that we've got a I think we're going to run well, and I think we have a good shot of placing pretty high and maybe do some things that we haven't done in the past, or at least in the recent history at the Pac-10, but now 12 championships. So we're excited. I think the guys are excited to run, and I'm excited to watch. There's really not much I can do at that point. But.
And what men do you look to lead the team?
Well, it'll be our four up front. Andrew Kimple, Andrew Gonzalez, Jonathan Lafleur, and Justin England. Those four have been sort of our leaders in our core, who will be, setting the pace for our crew and the guys behind them and so forth. We've got some good maturity with Jonathan Lafleur and Justin England, so this won't be their first rodeo, so they'll be able to really establish a nice pace, and the other guys will just kind of tag along. So.
And who are the favorite men's teams to place in the top of the Pac-12?
Yeah, it's Pac-12 obviously is a distance power for track and field or in cross country as well. Colorado if there's one sport Colorado does really well, and when they were considering joining the Pac-10 at the time, that's probably where they've had more success than anywhere else. Won a couple of recent national titles and so forth. So when we knew they were coming in, they were going to really make a great conference even better. I think that Colorado, Stanford, and Oregon are the clear favorites. Oregon might be ranked behind us, but I don't think there's a program in the country that doesn't realize the firepower that Oregon has, and they'll be up there, competing with for that Pac-12 title as well. But I think there's also a lot of good teams behind them. Us being one of them, Arizona State, UCLA. I think Cal is really strong, and then you've even got teams like University of Washington and Arizona who've got some fantastic athletes, and even on a day, those teams can run very well. We could have a great race and finish sixth. We could be sixth and be 4 points from third, 4 points from second. It's going to be that. I think it's going to be that tight. So really, the fourth and fifth man and the sixth man, and even our displacers, a seventh guy, will really come into play, I think, at this meet.
Okay. And what are your expectations for the Cougar women's team at the championship?
Yeah, it's I think the women have been training great. They're looking real strong in practice, and things are going well. And right now the Pac-12 women's cross country is a pretty unhospitable place, with 5 teams ranked in the top 11, and I think 6 teams ranked in the top 15 or 16, somewhere in there. So it's going to be tough to crack into those 6. We might not be there right now, but certainly the foundation is there for the women's team, and I think they know that we're just 12 months away from that. But they're going to race with that intent, over the weekend, and I think that they're certainly a better team. They're excited to get down there and race at Arizona and really start to gain some more experience, really more down the road, so that when they come back in a year or two's time, that they'll feel like, hey, we know how to do this, and we know how to compete here and potentially win.
Okay. And last question. Have you prepared your teams for the possible hot temperatures in Arizona?
Yeah, it's going to be hot. We're not concerned about it. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be a good meet. We're excited to get down there and looking forward to traveling down on Thursday. And men and women, they've been talking about it all year, and it's going to be fun. So they're trained well, they feel good, and they're going to run great.
Okay. Thank you, Coach.
Mm-hmm.